Come here. Let's play a little game here, pal. And let this old man get in the shade. Come here, buddy. Okay, so the deer was about, what'd you say, about 50 yards?
About 40 to 50.
So let's just make it a happy 45 yards. And he was at 90 degrees this way, and you were at 0 degrees. You were on the ground. Elevation 1 foot. Okay. So now, this is with the bow. But tell me, use with that, using the green pin, tell me where you were aiming.
Okay. I was aiming right there.
Right there with the green pin?
Yes. Top green pin, I was aiming right there.
Okay. Well, that seems like a pretty good place to aim. But I'm trying to see, so right there, huh?
Right there.
And your rifle is sighted in for how far? 100 yards?
Yeah.
You remember what Dad said? 120 yards. And it was hitting a little bit left at 120 yards?
I think so, yeah. So it probably hit in the guts.
Well, if it hit him left, it would be this way, right? So you might be up over here, up in this shoulder. Could be. If...
Maybe it went like in the neck?
Well, I don't know, buddy. In the way that your dad described the deer when it ran off, I'm not sure. Mule kick, which is normal. You might have hit a little bit low, too.
So maybe it hit
low down
maybe
there.
It skinned it in the stomach and it's just bleeding.
Maybe. But that tends to produce a lot of blood. That brisket area, that whole front section there, up and down underneath his leg, when you zing that tends to bleed a lot, and you don't have a lot of blood here at all. So I was kind of excited about it.
Is this like a game?
Yeah, it's a game. Bow Hunt Simulator. $6 off your Play Store or your Android or your Apple Store. Tell your mom and dad to get it for you for Christmas.
What happens when you press release?
It was way low because I used a 20-yard pin on a 50-yard shot. I have to draw it so we can pull it up here. So you want to see what it looks like? So you hit the right lung. Look, inspect. Look, it tells you where you hit it. See?
So,
isn't that a fun game?
Wait. If that's right, can you get back to your bow? So am I going to use the yellow pin? So
Got to use the bottom green pin for 50 yards.
So if I was aiming, so like right there, so
yeah,
should have shot.
If that's where you were aiming,
right there.
If that's where you were aiming, and
you
you didn't flinch the trigger or anything, that would have been a pretty good one. But I'm not sure, buddy. I'm not sure.
I think it went down after like 40
you
yards.
You may have hit a little forward, and you were shooting a 350, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 350s are if you hit it a little bit left and hit that shoulder up in here, or that leg bone right there, that humerus right there. Those are really tough bones for 350 caliber guns. So if you hit that, the deer might have bucked like that, may have run off, and it would bleed.
I think it would have hit. I think it might have hit that blue line.
Well, if you hit that blue line, you wouldn't have called me. You probably would have saw it go down, because that's a major artery. And I've hit that artery before with my bow, and it didn't go 40 yards. Really? Yeah. See, this blue line is the aorta artery, and that's super massive too. That's a big old fat artery. You hit that.
Even if it would have hit right there, like up, even if it would have hit up a little bit, it still would have hit the lung.
Well, if you got enough penetration, yes. But see, there's a whole bunch of muscle. It's just like your shoulder right here. See how much muscle and bone there is right here that it has to go through before it would get into your ribs. Deer are like that, but even more. There's a whole lot of muscle and a whole lot of meat and heavy bone right there, and then you've got to get through those ribs. And but 50 yards is pretty close. It's the fact that she's not really trying to search.
They probably hit it in the muscle.
Yeah, it's a kind of an indicator that it's a non-lethal hit. Hey, James?